My amplified unit. File in while I'll do some playback if you don't mind. And now they want to give me a fucking ad. Now YouTube wants to play nice with BC. I don't need an ad right now. I'm trying to hear playback. I don't give a fuck about Arby's. Actually, I love their roast beef sandwiches. That's another fucking story. All right, here we go. My amplified unit. What's poppin'? I'm sounding pretty good, man. You know what? I got playback pretty good, man. I'm going to take off the noise canceling, bass boosting Sonys, if you don't mind. So I can just put in the earbuds, a little more comfortable for BC. What's up, unit? How you guys doing, man? It's a early evening on a, what is this? A Wednesday, man. Dynamite coming up. If you guys watch AEW programming, man, that's coming up. Guys, I am fucking shocked, dude, right now, and I don't say that often, all right? I shouldn't be shocked, but I am fucking shocked to the core because just a couple of hours ago, BC learned that Mandy Rose has been released by WWE for breaching her contract and third-party standards and practices under that section. There's certain material you cannot post. You will be warned. You won't be fired up front. But if it persists, if you refuse to take it down, WWE has every right to terminate your employment. It's not employment, actually. They're not employers. They can terminate your contract. And this is what happened with Mandy Rose. Man, I am fucking shocked because the time that they put in with this woman. Did you guys understand? She was champion for 400. And first of all, Roxanne Perez, anybody that watches old school ROH, man, you're always going to call her Roxy like BC. Roxy gets the fuck... That's my girl. It was going to happen eventually anyway. It just happened sooner rather than later under these horrible circumstances. But my girl Roxy cascaded that mountain at the age of 21 years old, man. A round of applause for my girl Roxy. This is only the beginning of one incredible journey that she is about to embark on. We'll talk more about her coming up. Rock-fucking-C is now showcased to the fucking world. If you follow this channel, I've been calling for people to go watch Roxy before she even came to NXT. So this was a huge moment for BC, and to hear this happen, why it happened so early, a couple of hours ago, man, BC is absolutely shocked. Mandy Rose, guys, was champion for 413 days. If I am wrong, somebody will correct me. Jared9, if you're up in here, somebody will correct me if I'm wrong. But I believe it was 413 days, well over a fucking year, a year and several months. All of the work, you're literally the leader of this toxic attraction group that has picked up so much steam that they were talking about them on the main roster. And when it was all said and done, she drops the title out of nowhere in a match that was made at the beginning of the night last night, drops the title, and the next day we find out she is released. Do you guys understand the amount of work that went into this whole Mandy Rose year and several months fucking production that we saw? WWE had to trust her enough to give her the steering wheel and say, drive, motherfucker. We'll keep giving you the gasoline. We'll keep doing the oil changes. We'll keep rotating the tires. You just drive. And Mandy Rose, to her credit, I can't believe we're all saying this, December of 2022, but Mandy Rose has stepped the fuck up. Mandy Rose has become a premier professional wrestler for the women around the world. That's right. I'll say it again. Mandy Rose has become a premier women's wrestler in all of the world. It's not just about skills, don't forget, guys. It's not just about the talent you can do in the ring, or the flips, or the dives, or the fucking catch can, what holds you can do. No, you got to check off many boxes. Mandy Rose stepped the fuck up from that little girl, that 25-year-old girl in 2015 from Tough Enough. You remember Tough Enough years ago, 7 years ago, I believe. She's not that same 25. Now she's a 32-year-old woman who cascaded, who trailblazed her own path. Everybody came together, guys. Everybody came together to make Mandy Rose a superstar. Nobody more than Mandy herself. So to hear this fucking news, I don't know how anybody's not shocked. And then you got those people out there saying, let's not act like we care about Mandy all of a sudden now because she's released. What the fuck are you talking about? We've been caring about Mandy. Mandy has been lighting a fucking path. Everywhere she goes, she's lighting that tunnel up. We've been talking. She's in NXT, and we've been talking about her title reign. She's in NXT. We've been talking about the Toxic Attraction group. We've been talking about who the fuck could possibly take it from her at this point. And then, wham, she loses it suddenly last night, and then the next day she's released. That's fucking shocking. Now, when you find out why, it appears that she has this third-party account, Fan Time, I believe. It's like an OnlyFans, something like that. I believe. I don't know too much about it. This is what I am hearing. And she had risky content that WWE asked her politely. WWE said, can you take that down? You could keep the site even, but you cannot. You cannot put these type of images or videos or content up. And Mandy not only didn't take it down, she kept posting and making them more and more risque. At one point, she told her fan base on that site, this is what I'm reading anyway, she told them, I could get in trouble for this, but they're staying up. So, you look at it from that, look at it from a company standpoint, what more can you do? You have sponsors, right? Guys, it's a business. This isn't like Raw where you're going to 11 o'clock at night. The end point here is 10 o'clock at night, right? You're starting at 8 p.m., you're ending at 10, you see all the colors, right? They're trying to get more and more kids kind of to the NXT product. You can kind of see that with just the way that it's marketed. And that's fine. But when your champion is posting fucking nudes or has her fucking titties out, which, by the way, I saw one of the videos, and she's in a pool, and she's saying something. I can't hear the audio. She's saying something, and her fucking girls are just floating right there for the world to see. I mean, they're literally maybe a fucking quarter of an inch in the water, but there's nothing left to the imagination. So I'm sure at one point, Stephanie McMahon has to ask, well, shit, I don't know if I want the kids that are going to watch to then, after the show, go and have to view Mandy's titties. If you're a little older, well, fuck yeah, happy Fiesta Day. But if you're littler and I understand that, right? You got sponsors, so you're going to tell your talent, hey, you can do X, Y, and Z, but just do me a favor. Don't fucking show your butt-ass, fucking bare-ass tits and shit, please. Don't do that, because then it makes the company look bad, right? That's what Stephanie's saying. That's what Vince is I don't know what the fuck Vince could possibly say. You guys remember fucking Sable and fucking, what was it, Jacqueline? Many, many years ago, they had a bikini contest, and Sable was just wearing fucking paint on her fucking girls. Just paint. So she lifts up her fucking shirt. Jerry Lawler's right there hosting it. Jerry Lawler has a fucking, literally, the first person I've ever seen to have Tourette's, an aneurysm, and a fucking stroke all in one sitting. This guy lost his fucking gasket with his puppies. Jerry Lawler's basically on the floor. Sable's walking around with just paint on her fucking tits. It was a beautiful thing if you're a fucking teenager. If you're a fucking kid or a parent of a fucking child, you're like mortified. Right? So I don't know what the fuck Vince could say. Stephanie, because she has girls and shit, I bet you this is more of a Stephanie McMahon decision. A lot of people are probably going to blame 3H's. I can't believe I'm fucking going to come to the dude's defense here. I doubt this was very much H, guys. This sounds like this was a Stephanie McMahon thing. She found out about this. Stephanie has daughters. Stephanie is not going to fucking go for that. She just doesn't seem like the person that's going to have her fucking champion frolicking her titties in the pool for her third-party account. And I'll tell you this, man. This is how shady WWE is anyway. The real reason she's getting fucking canned is because WWE can't profit from it. Mandy's getting the fucking money, but WWE cannot profit from this. And you guys may think that's harsh, BC, man. That's doing WWE dirty, man. You can't talk about them like that. You don't know, man. I do know. You guys got to remember, this isn't just an opinion channel. This is a fact-based channel where we discuss the facts and then we go into our opinions. The fact is, WWE absolutely cannot stand when its professional wrestlers go into business for themselves, so to speak, and they start to earn their own money. What a concept. So they don't like that. Mandy Rose is capitalizing. Mandy Rose is getting money for herself because she's a grown woman who at any point can get fired anyway. We see that all the time in WWE. A contract in WWE only helps WWE. Do you guys understand they're not employees? They're independent contractors. You can look it up, man. I've already done my research. I've done my fact-based checking. They're independent contractors, which means at any moment, Vince McMahon, majority shareholder, majority of the fucking voting power, Vince McMahon, Stephanie, Nick, Triple H, any one of them can fire you. Drop of a fucking hat, blink of an eye, snap of a finger, they can fire you. They can come up with any bullshit reason or no reason. They could come up with something like budget cuts, like they did the past 3 years. And then a week later, they come up with the best annual fucking intake of revenue they've ever recorded. But I thought there was budget cuts. And you know what happens on the flip? If you try to get out of your contract and you're the performer, the independent contractor, you're vilified. Just ask Sasha Banks and Naomi. They were fucking they felt that their character, and they felt they were worth more and their character was being diminished. And by the day, they were becoming less prestigious to professional wrestling. So they said, dude, you either change this or we're walking out because you lied to us. So they fucking walked out. Do you know what happened to Sasha and Naomi and others? They got vilified because they wanted to step away because they knew things were not right. And this was going to affect them in the long run because they're independent contractors and they have to look out for themselves. There's life beyond WWE. So isn't that funny how this only fucking helps? A contract only works for the fucking company. You have no fucking rights whatsoever if you're an independent contractor. Guys, it's the fucking truth. They cannot do shit. Have you ever read a WWE contract? I have, thanks to Forbes, the fine people at Forbes many years ago. A WWE contract, literally we can shorten it. It's usually about 71 pages, by the way. We can limit that to 1 page. It should just say, we own you, you are our bitch. Because that's all Vince needs to say. We own you, you are our bitch. And they got everybody by the fucking balls. They got everybody by the balls. For anybody that goes, well, they're grown-ups. They don't have to sign it. Not all of them are fucking that grown up. Roxy is 21 years old. Do you know what I was doing at 21? I was beating the fuck out of people in bar rooms. Fucking driving under the fucking envelope. Probably hitting a fucking tree pole somewhere. Going to fucking jail for the night. Getting out and repeating the fucking process. I was far from grown up at 21, bro. So you get a WWE contract. What are you going to say? No, I want a third party. I want to keep my Twitter. I want to keep my fans of only. No, you're going to fucking sign this shit. And you're going to hope that you gain their respect enough to do things as time goes on. What happens is this company got you by the fucking balls. Or in this case, they got you by the tits. And unless you're a very special fucking breed, like a Rock or a family member of or something like that, you ain't gonna get shit. Not even if you're exceptional like Sasha motherfucking Banks. So my point is this. I get the fact that Mandy could have taken it down. Mandy has to think, shit, I worked this hard. All I have to do is just take that shit down or stop posting risky and riskier images and videos. I get that part. Mandy's at fault for that. You can easily say, I get it. But I hope you guys see there's a deeper rooted problem here. WWE has to change their way they do business. If you're going to control every way they're monetized, then stop calling them independent contractors and call them employees. This all starts with WWE. All these cocksuckers have to do is just label them employees and start treating them like human beings and not cattle. Start treating them like actual talent and not prisoners. Start acting like you care about them and not just want to make a dime off of them. And that's the truth, guys. You can easily say this is for Mandy Rose's problem. This is Mandy Rose's fault. But don't get it twisted. This all started because WWE wants to own every fucking aspect of you. Think about this, and I'm going to be so honest here because I grew up with WWE. I still love this company for what they gave me during a time. I had a rough upbringing, man. Rough upbringing. But pro wrestling was always here for BC. Always here for BC, and I want to make sure I'm always there for it. But trust me when I say I have studied WWE since the time I was a fucking young little BC. I have studied them. They are one of the most ruthless, the most scumbagged companies I have ever fucking witnessed. Ever. That's the fucking truth. Everything I have studied, it screams a bunch of scumbags. With great talent, great people working there, a lot of them. But too many at the top, fucking douchebags. So Mandy Rose wants to make a fucking some money on the side because she is an independent contractor. She knows this WWE thing can end any day anyway. And what the fuck happens when WWE releases you? What happens? If Tozawa right now gets released, Tozawa has been a great fucking independent contractor doing everything that Vince has told him to do, doing everything that Triple H has told him to do, right? He has dressed up as a fucking ninja for 3 fucking years. Went back to his old fucking getup, still fucking loses every match, and then what? Tonight he gets fired. What if? What the fuck does Tozawa have to show for the last 3 years? When you go to another promotion to try to support your family, when you try to put dinner on the table, who the fuck is going to pay a lot of money or any money to go see you when they're just going to laugh and go, oh yeah, that was the ninja, right? That was the ninja. Oh yeah, there's Sasha. What'd she have, 6 title reigns in fucking 8 years? Yeah, dude, nowhere near Charlotte, man. Charlotte's going on, 13, 14 championship? She's about to beat her father's 16 reign. Sasha doesn't even have half of that, bro. What the fucking cares about Mercedes? That's what people are going to say. And Sasha Banks is 8.5 billion times better than Charlie Flair. That's not even open for debate or discussion. I disagree, basically. I don't even give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you like licorice, if you like Skittles, if you like to fucking smack your fucking grandma on the way to the fridge to get a banana. I don't give a fuck what you like and what you dislike and what you disagree with. Sasha Banks is fucking amazing. The fact that Sasha Banks has 6 fucking title reigns, 3 of them were combined 82 days, by the way. So it's really like 4 title reigns to Charlotte's 14 is pathetic. Pathetic. But we have an agenda, right? We're going to push fucking Charlie Flair to the fucking moon. And she's probably going to come back. She's going to win the fucking Royal Rumble. She's going to win another fucking title, probably beat Bianca. They'll throw her to the red brand. Or they'll try to bring her back as a fucking face, and maybe she'll take it from fucking Ronda, and then Ronda and Shayna will become a tag team that nobody still will give a fuck. Who the fuck knows? But if you're a Charlie Flair fan, don't worry about BC saying Sasha's better. Don't worry, I got a good prize for you. She's gonna fucking win another Rumble. She's gonna win another fucking title. She's gonna become fucking Queen of the Year. She's gonna become the president. She's gonna become the new Queen of England. She's gonna become your grandmother. She's gonna be in your bed tonight. She's gonna be fucking everywhere. On magazines, on billboards, on fucking buses. On fucking school buses. She's gonna be named, the school is gonna be named from her. Her father is gonna have to be fucking known as the father of Charlotte. It's coming. How much after 7 fucking years can you have one person shoved down your fucking throat before you finally understand it ain't working, bro? It ain't working. There's no connection. Of course she has her fans, right? There's Charlotte fans, there's Sasha fans, there's Mandy Rose fans, there's Rok-C fans, there's fucking Mansoor fans, there's Mansoor fans probably that don't want to see Mansoor turn into Mansoor. There's Massey fans, there's Mace fans, there's Dijakovic fans, there's T-Bar fans. Who the fuck knows? There's fans. But when it comes to the overall wrestling world, there's no connection with Charlie. There's fucking none. Do you know why there's none? Because it sucks. They don't know what they're doing with her. She's lost because they don't know what they're fucking doing. They literally have had her turn face and heel. Do you believe this? 8 fucking times? You might as well call her Big Show. Kane. Nia Jax. Remember they used to turn him face and heel 8 fucking times because they don't know what to do. Bobby Lashley is just like that. They don't know what to do with him, so every week it seems like there's something else. They're either a face this week out of nowhere. Now they're back a heel. Now they're a face again. Then they're a heel. And do you know why they do that? Because there's no connection. The creative, the company is failing them so miserably that the crowd can't connect. So there's no connection. When Charlotte Flair wins a title, everybody rolls their fucking eyes and goes, here we go again. You might as well walk outside of your house tomorrow morning, wait for a fucking bus on the left side, wait for a Mack truck on the right, jump in the middle, get sandwiched, and you would have a better time than watching Charlotte collect another title. Don't actually do that, by the way. That could fucking hurt and have dire consequences. But it'd probably be a better time than watching Charlotte win another fucking title. How did we even get started on that? I don't know. This company is so fucking ass backwards that you make them. And that is making them. What the fuck are they going to do? No, I don't want. I want a third party site. I'm going to pass. I guess now more and more of this comes out and more that there is third-party sites and you can make good money. I guess maybe talents do have to kind of be coached before they do sign a contract. But you're talking about 7 years ago when this girl was on Tough Enough. Mandy Rose, 25 years old, 2015. There's no way. Roxy's 21. No way they're going to turn that down. And WWE knows that, and that's what they're hoping. So they got you by the fucking balls. And then when they try to make a fucking dime outside of your company, you fucking go, no, you're not making the company look good. And then they go, but I'm an independent contractor, Vince, or H, or Stephanie. I'm an independent I got to look out for myself. I think I'm worth more than even what you're paying me. Well, then we're going to have to, then you're fired then. Then why not just call us employees? If this is such a problem for WWE, call them employees. And then guess what, guys? If they change their policy and call them employees, BC will shut the fuck up on anybody who disobeys that company with shit like this. Because I will say, you know what? You're a fucking employee. Your sole mission up front, even before yourself, is to make sure your company looks good. That's what an employee is. When you are an independent contractor, your sole mission at first, very, very at the top of the list, is to make sure you are taken care of before the company. That's what an independent contractor is. Because an independent contractor is just working for the time at that specific place. They're going to move on. If you're really good, you get to keep signing contracts, obviously. But a lot of people move on from said place, right? You can be an independent contractor, plumber, electrician. In the gas world, there's all these independent contractors. You sign a contract for a job, and then you move on. Sign another one, move on. If WWE, if this is such a problem, call them employees. That's all you have to do. Why call them independent contractors? I'm going to tell you guys why, and you know exactly why. If you call them employees, you now have to pay them benefits. You have to pay them those 401ks. You have to now look out for a whole fucking roster to another level. You actually have to care for them. What a concept! You have to care for them. You have to care for them. They know they can't call them employees. Health insurance, another one. 401k. Benefits. They can't call them employees. Vince Vince doesn't even like the U word. Do you guys know what the U word is? Vince doesn't like when I fucking say this. WWE doesn't like when I say the word. But if you guys can put the U word up in the chat, that'd be great. Because he hates the fucking U word. Jesse Ventura tried to form the U word a long time ago. Hulk Hogan ratted him out, and Vince McMahon fired him. So, guys, there's other topics I want to talk about, but to wrap up this Mandy Rose, and I'm going to be following this closely. Guys, and I'm going to say this. This is going to be controversial. Listen to my words carefully, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't have any info on this. My sources, I hate saying that, but my people reside in Florida. They did not tell me any of this. This is just BC thinking out loud. I expect Mandy Rose in the 2023 Royal Rumble. I'm not saying this is a work, by the way. I think she absolutely got released. I believe that, the content that I saw with her girls just chilling in the pool after WWE gave her time and time to get that off the site. I think she was absolutely fired today, or released. But WWE, as of yet, JR9, are you up in here, man? Or if JR9's not up in here, somebody... I don't believe that WWE has even mentioned this yet. WWE has confirmed nothing. WWE has released no statement. I'm sure they're receiving the backlash. Somehow, I believe, again, I don't have a fucking source on this. I don't have any facts to back this up. I believe that Mandy Rose will be in the 2023 Royal Rumble. I believe she will be main roster bound. I believe she will be back sooner rather than later. Thank you. Oh, Jeremiah, what up, buddy? Yeah, thank you, brother. Thank you, guys. So WWE has not even mentioned. Usually they say straight out. They say that now. Can somebody check WWE's roster page? That changes every single time something happens. For instance, Tegan Nox, when she joined WWE a few weeks ago, she was instantly added. That's how fast they work. That's why I tell you guys, Sasha and Naomi are still apart. Somehow they're still under contract with WWE because their names, their faces right there. And legally, that cannot happen. Sasha and Naomi can sue them for a lot of money if WWE is promoting them on their public legal page, which is the roster page. Somebody tell me if Mandy is on that page or not right now, please. But I believe she will be back for the Royal Rumble. I believe right now, this is just, I hope that cooler heads prevail because too much time and energy was put into Mandy Rose, man. Too much. Mandy Rose put in so much effort. Mandy Rose became a superstar, and I understand WWE allowed that to happen, and that's what I mean. WWE also put in so much on Mandy to see this just fucking end, and then they just fire her like nothing. Again, if they were really dead set on not having that third-party site or toning down the risky content, and Mandy was just like, fuck no, then I guess WWE's hands are tied. But at that point, WWE now has to start thinking, we have to call them employees. We have to fucking start changing this so that we are not in the wrong when we tell them to stop being fucking risky. Because right now, when you call them independent contractors, guess what? It's their job to make money any way they fucking can. Anywhere. You guys are telling me she is still on the sheet. See what I mean? And legally, man, you are fucking gone with the quickness. Something's up here, guys. I do believe that she was released. But I don't know if, 3H's stepped in or Stephanie wants to have a talk with her tomorrow. And they're not making any they're not going to sign the paperwork outright. They're not going to do the legalities. But that's what I mean. WWE did not leave a comment yet on this. And when they release it, man, usually you gotta, we wish them best in their future endeavors. You'll see them off the fucking sheet. This is interesting. So we got to see this shit, man. But too much time and work. This is shocking to BC. And when I saw it last night, I just thought they were going for a ratings pop. My girl, Rok-C, climbs the fucking mountaintop at 21 years old. Is she the youngest NXT Women's Champ, or was that Paige? How old was Paige when she got the NXT champion? And that's what I mean, too. I mean, Paige, there was video of Paige. Weren't they, having sex on the fucking title? And she got to stay with WWE. So Mandy Rose's tits are in the pool. So the fuck. Not like she was jizzing on the fucking title, bro. Oh, Paige was the youngest. She was 20. Okay. So Rok-C is not the youngest. Paige was 19, possibly. Okay. Damn. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, Paige never wanted that to leak out. No, without question. No. I felt so bad for Paige on that. I was more pissed off that you would use the title in that. Even if it's private, why is the poor NXT title getting jizzed on? What did the title do to you? The title doesn't want to have a threesome. Of all the sexual acts you could think of, bringing the NXT title into bed was the fucking one you chose? Knowing that title is eventually going to have to go to someone else? The fucking new champion's looking at it. Oh, look, I love look at the detail. Oh, what is that? Is that a stain? That's not coming off, Henry. What is that? I don't know what that is. Of all the fucking things, it's got to be the fucking NXT title you got to bring in the bed. That's what BC was pissed about, man. It sucks that she was absolutely leaked. I mean, I totally get that. But speaking of, man, do you guys hear this crazy Mia Yim story? Mia Yim posted this photo, or Austin did, or WWE, I think, did. It was a photo of Austin Theory with yogurt in his hand. And in his right, or no, how was it? Mia Yim is basically in a fuck hug position. Do you guys know what a fuck hug is? My dudes know what a fuck hug is, right? That's when you fucking, you roll up to your fucking girl's house, you get out, you haven't seen her in a few days, maybe you're on vacation, and your girl comes running the fuck out through the lawn, and she jumps up into your arms, and she got her legs wrapped around your fucking ass. That, guys, is called a fuck hug. My old timers, they know what you're talking about, man. By I'm fucking even late 20s, 30s, and beyond. You guys know what a fuck hug is. I don't know what the fucking kids today call it. I don't even know if that's a fucking thing anymore, but that was a fuck hug back in the day. That girl was so happy to see you. She making her intentions known, bro. That's what we used to call it back in the day, the fuck hug. So what happened was Mia Yim is in this fuck hug position, and old schoolers like BC, or I guess it could just be trolls, younger people that don't even fucking know what it is, and they just see her in the arms of another man. So they started going, well, what's happening with Keith Lee? Why would you do that to your man? What the fuck is this picture? You got some splaining to do, Mia. And Mia is like, well, hold the fuck up, first of all. That's my friend. And Mia had to put a statement on social, like, everybody chill out. It's just a friend. It's a photo shoot, whatever the fuck. Relax. My devotion and my love for Keith Lee comes first and foremost. So basically, she goes and says this to everybody, and everybody, you could either fucking take that for what it is, or you could keep fucking dogging her out, and everybody chose to keep dogging her out. Like, dude, that's not cool, man. Like, what about Keith? You're in the arms of another fucking guy. You got your legs wrapped around his ass. It's in a fuck hug position. The old school fuck hug. Now, first of all, they are good friends. Okay, so right there, man, I doubt very much she would do anything behind Keith Lee's back, especially for a photo shoot that she knows is going to go out to the world. Number two, if you look at her fucking body, man. Now, an old school, for my old timers out there, man, anybody who knows what a fuck hug is, you know that girl's fucking vagina is on your shit, right? Her fucking crotch is on your shit. That's a fuck hug. Okay? Now, with her, look at the photo. It is off of Austin Theory's fucking junk. Way off. Inches off. She made sure that she is nowhere near this dude's fucking little Theory. Nowhere near. So I could see if it was like a connection, like a legit fuck hug. Guys, it was not a legit fuck hug. Look at the photo. It's fucking miles apart. So, I mean, this is as innocent as it possibly could be. That's BC. I put on my Sherlock Holmes. I fully support Mia Yim on this, because this is as innocent as can fucking possibly be. Mia Yim, I don't feel did anything wrong. In the future, I would advise in the future to limit the fuck hugs if you're in a serious relationship. If you see another fucking dude, you might not want to do fuck hugs, because that could be taken a little differently when you got your feet wrapped around the ass of another guy. You see what I'm saying? But some, you got a good friend, the opposite sex, and sometimes, you know what I mean? Mia Yim and Dawson's are comfortable enough to do that. But it will raise suspicion. Whether it's right or wrong, you could just shut everybody up by just not doing that for a public fucking photo. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate. But Mia Yim is absolutely fucking, I don't think she did anything wrong here, man. If I'm Keith Lee and I see that, I'm not pissed at all, bro. She's nowhere near this dude's little Theory. There's nothing fucking raunchy going on. There's nothing fucking shady going on. There's nothing that I would even think was going on backstage if I'm Keith Lee in AEW. So, My point is that the heat got so bad for poor Mia Yim, Munchkin, or whatever her new name is, that she ended up deactivating her social accounts. It became too much. And you never like to see that, man. You know, that's why especially the ladies. I mean, the dudes say it enough. How it's just a fucking, it's pathetic, these third-party sites and these social medias and all that. But the ladies catch so much fucking heat and hate, and it's insane, man, what they have to go through. She had to delete her fucking social activity, delete her accounts because she had a hug with her good friend Austin Theory. It's pathetic, man. That's not right. Some fans are just so fans. Some people are just such fucking douchebags. I always say it's best if you don't even fucking do the whole social media. Get a crazy thing called a life. Go out, enjoy the fucking world. Pick up a hobby. Put your thumb up your fucking ass. Go pick up fucking smoking. Go play around fucking school buses and see which one hit you first. I don't fucking know. Find a hobby. Oh, by the way, man, I mentioned that, if they were going to release Mandy Rose anyway, they were going to try to pop a rating and have the championship match last night. Well, guess what? NXT gained 132,000 fans from the previous week. 132,000 viewers more. Last week, NXT garnering 534,000 viewers. This week, NXT pulled in 666,000 viewers, which means Mandy Rose and Rok-C drew. Who would have fucking thought, right? Mandy Rose is a draw. Rok-C is a draw. And the beginning, man, the first 10 minutes of NXT was fucking electric. The first 10 minutes, you had about 3 or 4 storylines going fucking haywire. So NXT was on their game last night. And it shows that when that happens, fans are going to fucking flock over to you. And they gained 132,000 viewers from the previous week. 666,000 viewers. So, pretty fucking good. Also, Bobby Lashley, man. I got to talk Bobby Lashley, man. What time is it? Okay, we're still before Dynamite. Bobby Lashley was fired on Monday night, and nobody talked about it. Nobody. We were all talking about either Alexa Bliss doing Sister Abigail, or Alexa Bliss and Bray Wyatt's connection, Alexa Bliss going for Bianca's title, Alexa Bliss beating Bayley, or we were talking about Asuka's character change. Is Kana coming? Or is just a more darker Asuka? And then she gets beat by Rhea Ripley, but she spews that blue fucking mist in Dominic's eyes, and then Dominic hilariously afterwards in the trainer's room, my eyes, I can't see. What do you know what you're doing? I can't fucking see. Dominic put on the performance of a lifetime in that trainer's room, bro. That's what we were talking about. Nobody was talking about Bobby Lashley. Do you guys realize that nobody, like literally, if you gauge the community, nobody was talking about this guy getting fired at the end of the show. Do you know why? Not only does nobody give a fuck about Lashley, and that's sad, he has been botched creatively so badly. I feel so bad for that son of a bitch. Bobby Lashley should be something epic in WWE, wherever he goes. And WWE has found every fucking way to botch this son of a bitch. And playing around with Theory and Rollins for a U.S. title for the past 6 months does nothing for him. You see this dude get fired. And no shit, yesterday afternoon, I think it was. Or was it this morning? Somebody could correct me in the chat. Adam Pearce put out a video saying that he apologizes. He was just speaking. He spoke out too fucking suddenly. He let his emotions get the best of him. Bobby Lashley is not fired. He's rescinding his words, and Bobby Lashley is reinstated. They're just going to have a talk later in the week. So the big cliffhanger on Monday night was Lashley getting fired, to the point where it made no noise around the wrestling world because they made Lashley so irrelevant, and the storyline everybody laughed at because we knew they didn't have a place to go with it. They just made a rash decision, and we all knew not to put our trust in WWE with that storyline. We knew it. That's why we didn't talk about it. And they knew it. And 24 hours later, they said, just kidding, JK. He's back. He's not fired, guys. Just kidding. I'm kidding, guys. We're just joshing ya. Just want to see what you would do before April Fool's Day. We're practicing. And now Bobby Lashley is unfucking fun. What the fuck do you possibly say about this fucking product? You wonder why Monday Night Raw this past Monday scored the lowest rating in company history. That's right, that third hour. When the actual number comes in, the upfront number was a 1267, by the way. We believe after the flux number comes out in 24 hours, we believe that that's going to be at a 1211. That'll be the lowest hour in company fucking history, only beating last week's fucking number, I believe, for hour. Which would bring down the total number, which the last time they got a 1-4 on a blue moon, 147, I think it was the same fucking thing. If you fluctuate that time, 0.020 less, then you're at a 1450, and you are literally the lowest fucking rating of Raw's history. Do you honestly wonder why anymore? Do you wonder why with shit like this, your fucking cliffhanger was just ruined a day later? Not like anybody gave a fuck anyway. And if you're going to, as DeMonte says, you could make a story out of it. All you got to do is get creative as to why Bobby now has his job back. They don't even want to get creative, bro. They don't even want to. It is almost like this company, and I know this is going to seem outrageous. It's almost like they're sabotaging the show on purpose. It's almost like they're imploding Monday Night Raw on purpose. Because I just don't see how you can be this bad, legit, straight up. Like, even if you're like somebody who's just like, I mean, the last thing you should be doing is running a company, right? Like you're more suited to be a fucking barista, which is fine, by the way. Taking orders all fucking day and making a pristine coffee? BC could never do that. The second somebody gives me an order, I'm going to powerbomb them through a fucking table. So I know I wouldn't be good as a barista because I'd be beating the fuck out of everybody. But I know I can create. I know I'm a good creator. I know I can fucking think. I know I do good research. I know I put facts together good. I know my strengths. I know my weaknesses, right? But even if you got a fucking dude that should be a barista or flipping the fucking burgers or making some good roast beef sandwiches at Arby's, which I fucking love, even if they're running the show, they couldn't possibly be this bad, guys. WWE is so fucking bad that it would seem it's on fucking purpose. $1.4 is what they hit Monday night. What's next? 1-3 or 1-2. That's what's coming, guys. I hope you guys know that that's what's... And when football's over, where do you think they're coming, guys? Do you think they're going over 2 million? Do you honestly think 600,000 people are coming back? No, once you start losing interest and you know you don't have to watch something, that's what you call losing viewers. When you pull a 1-4, you know what that's telling BC? That's telling me they're not even flipping anymore. A lot of people for a long time was flipping back and forth. A lot of people now are just going, fuck it. I'd rather watch an Arizona Cardinals game. And the Cardinals suck. I shouldn't be talking. My fucking Green Bay Packers suck. But my point is, you know it's bad when you score a 1.4 when the game is the Cardinals versus the Patriots. The Cardinals from Arizona and the Patriots without Tom Brady. And they'd rather watch that and not even flip back to fucking Monday Night Raw. That's when you know Raw is bad. Kevin Owens, let's move on with the news, man. Kevin Owens, he wants a match against Shawn Michaels, and he's pressing hard. He's pressing hard, bro, for a Shawn Michaels match. You know what's funny, guys? Shawn Michaels could still have a fucking banger match with anybody, right? And everybody would get their banger! Shawn Michaels would still rock with over 90% of the talent, maybe everybody. Here's the problem, and this is not going to be a popular fucking comment. I understand that, but Shawn Michaels has no business going back into the ring, man. You could just tell from the look on his face, he just doesn't want to do this shit anymore. He just wants to coach, teach, run NXT. He does not want to be back in that fucking ring. He didn't want to go back for Saudi Arabia. He was I bet you it wasn't even the money, guys, and he got paid a lot. But he was pressured into that for so long. He was like, well, fuck, if I got to make the trip anyway, everybody wants me to do it. It's a big payday. Fuck it. But he didn't want to do that shit. He didn't want to show that bald fucking head of his, man. Shawn Michaels used to have those flowing locks, man. He tried to have those flowing locks for the longest time. He goes to Saudi Arabia, the fucking, the bandana comes off. I don't know. Chat, would you want to see Owens and Michaels, man? Knowing that he could still rock. Yes or no on Michaels and Owens, guys? Owens is pushing hard. That's why this is a story, guys. This isn't like Owens just made a chuckle in an interview. What we are hearing is Owens is actually pushing for this fucking match. Some of you guys are saying, yeah. Most of you guys are like, dude, come on, it's time to move on. This is not... What the fuck more does Shawn Michaels have to do, man? What is he going to do at 50-something years old? Otis, I don't need to, man. I'm seeing a hell of a lot more no's, bro. This doesn't even need a poll, Otis Linkman. I'm seeing a lot more no's, brother. There's a few yeses in there, but a way more no's. So people are not on board with Shawn Michaels and Kevin Owens, it looks like. So, guys, let me, I know Dynamite's coming up soon, 20 some odd minutes. Let me just wrap this up with a bow, man. Mandy Rose, I understand people are just going to blame her because she refused to take her content down. I totally get that. But I hope you guys understand that when you are an independent contractor, it is your sole responsibility to yourself to get income from any which way imaginable. You have to look out for yourself because at any time, that company can fire you for no reason, which they do all the time, and they just say budget cuts or something stupid. So you may think it's easy for them just to X-nay everything, but then when they release you, you have fucking nothing. And you're going to hope that they did enough with your name to catapult you for the rest of your life. You're going to hope. And if you're going to call them independent contractors and not employees, you're going to come into problems like this with Mandy and so many more. We just ran into that problem last year or a couple years ago. Remember the whole gaming thing? A lot of the wrestlers have gaming channels or a thing called Twitch, I believe it's called. And everybody wanted to keep that. You know, they were getting side money. They were building their own fucking fan bases and audiences. And then WWE was like, absolutely not, motherfucker. We're not getting a dime from that shit. All your little fucking cameos and shit. No. And everybody was like, but we're independent contractors, man. We're not harming anybody. I'm playing fucking video games and talking to fans. I can't make my own fucking money? You called me an independent contractor. Well, fuck, just call me an employee then. Give me my benefits. Give me my 401 retirement. Give me my health. And then I won't have to fucking make the fucking money on the side. My point, guys, is that I hope you're just not blaming Mandy on this. This is a bigger issue. And at some point, WWE is going to have to call its wrestlers employees. I'm telling you, that's the only way this ends. You cannot call them independent contractors and then basically just hold them fucking hostage for multiple years. As if they're just a plumber on a job. It doesn't take 3 or 5 years to fucking fix a toilet. You took a massive shit, you just gotta plunge the motherfucker. 1 hour and the dude should be out. They signed contracts. Independent contractors sign side jobs. That's what a contractor does, independent contractor. WWE locks you into a job for multiple years. That's called employment. Stop trying to buck the system. And you know what? Vince McMahon has gotten away with it for so fucking long. No union. Oh, I said the U word. No health benefits. No 401 retirement packages. No benefits. Nothing. I cannot believe it is 2022 and this company can get away with that shit. And then when people stick up for themselves, like Mercedes, Sasha Banks, and Trinity, Naomi, they get villainized, vilified. How dare they turn their back on the company that gave them a chance. BC Amplify, that's what I got for you guys. Much love and respect to every single one of you guys, man. I'm going to take a couple of minutes. I know I had some supers up here, so I want to take a couple of minutes to say what's up to my unit, if you don't mind. Give me a second. I'll get you on a bigger screen. If I can. Can I? Can I get a fucking bigger screen? I don't know. Can BC get the bigger screen? Hey, my memberships are coming soon, guys. I know. BC, are the memberships up? Not yet, man. I'm working on it, though. JR9 Gaming, kicking this off with a coffee or tea in this case. I'm still under the weather, man. The Florida sunshine's helping out when I'm able to get the fuck out there, though. JR9 says, I'm concerned for Gigi and one of my favorites, JC Jane. WWE better not push them aside now that Mandy is gone. This firing cannot destroy their careers. Well, JR9, JC didn't do her any favors. Did you see what she put on social? JR9, JC was pretty much saying, like, dude, 413 days, give this woman her flowers. Show her respect. So JC was showing exactly who the fuck she's supporting. So I totally agree with you, JR9. But you know how JC is, man. She can be very hot-headed. And she went immediately after social, knowing the situation. You know she did. You know how tight they are. And she showed her respect publicly on her page, telling everyone to show that respect for Mandy. That probably wasn't perceived too fucking good by WWE management, but that's just how JC is, man. And as for Gigi, we got to see, Jer. I firmly believe, I don't know how you feel about this JR9 Gaming, and as shitty of a situation this is, I think it's going to eventually get resolved, and I do believe that Mandy is in the Rumble. JR9, salute. Jamal Shrake at $4.99 coffee says, BC, the only thing new they can try for Charlotte is her going on a losing streak because nothing is work. Jamal, sign me the fuck up, brother. Sign me up for a Charlotte losing. That's the only thing that will get our interest and get us talking about Charlotte. Whoa, did Charlotte just lose 3 matches in a row? Is that 4? What? But you know WWE, Jamal. They'll just set her up for a 100-match winning streak. She'll be the new fucking Asuka. Asuka should have never lost her undefeated streak and got beat by Charlotte. I was okay with it if it led to something great, as I said when it happened. It did not lead to anything great for either of them. It derailed fucking Asuka. If they put Charlotte, Jamal, on a losing streak, you could expect her just to go on a massive winning streak that would make Goldberg look like a fucking punk. Jamal, salute. Dante Jaron 23 is up in this bitch. 5-Spot Coffee says, off subject, but Carl Anderson retained his title. So not sure how that's going to work with him being signed to the WWE. I think there's a relationship with Japan going on. Dante Jaron 23. I think 3H's has something with Sasha and Japan in the works. Because Sasha Banks is still with WWE and she's being allowed to go to Japan. So I absolutely believe that there's some type of relationship happening between WWE and Japan, and we're going to find out a lot more about it early 2023. Dino, 99 cents, just showing that love and support. Thank you, Dino. Right back to you. Christopher Blackshear, my tried and true, 199 says Mandy shouldn't have gotten Das Boot. Fully agree. I mean, if they were been asking her to take it down, stop getting riskier and riskier, then as she said, she told her fans on this site that this could get me in trouble, but I'm not taking it down. And guys, by the way, I don't know if I even said this. Mandy left a message on that site that got her in trouble with WWE and terminated. In her message, she tells her fans, thank you. And by the way, the page is staying up. Winky face emoji. So she's remaining defiant. She says Paige, it reminds me of Paige. Remember Paige refused to take down her, I think it was like a Twitch. So I agree she shouldn't have got Das Boot, but if she refuses to do what the company is asking, that's going to be the only punishment left. The problem is that WWE is causing this problem by calling them independent contractors and then stopping them, blocking them every time they want to do something that WWE does not get a dime off of. WWE just wants to get paid every which way. And when they know that their wrestlers are actually gaining a good following and that they're making good money on their own, they can't stand that they're not making money with them. Just how WWE is. But yeah, I don't think she should have gotten Das Boot. But there's a lot more we need to find out about it. Carlton, Christopher Blackshear, much love, dude, and respect. Carlton Bartley, 5 spots, says, do you think Miko Satomura, Nikita Lyons, and Zoe Stark will be a part of next year's Women's Royal Rumble match? I mean, I don't think so. Nikita Lyons would maybe be okay. I mean, there's too many females for 30 to pit Satomura or Stark, Zoe Stark in there. I don't see how that would get that much of a pop. I mean, there's so many females before that. I do believe that Mandy's going to be in there. I do believe that Rok-C is going to get that spot. I think Alba Fire is going to be in there. For NXT, I mean, you're going to have a little bit of comedy. Wendy Chu is going to be in there. I honestly believe Wendy's going to be. So NXT is going to have a bunch. Nikita Lyons is possibly going to be one of those. I don't see how you can have... Yeah, no, not all 3. No way. Absolutely not, Carlton. But yeah, Nikita Lyons could be fun. I mean, Nikita Lyons in a Royal Rumble is actually intriguing. I never really thought about that. But Nikita Lyons would be fun. Carlton Bartley, good question though, man. Jane Donnelly, 1799. Jane! What up, Jane? What up from Scotland, BC? Scotland, man. JR9's over in Scotland, bro. Jane Donnelly says, what up from Scotland? Salute, Scotland. Just finished work, so caught the tail end. Just wanted to show the love and drop a like, and we'll catch the rest of the vid in a bit. Jane, I appreciate you just showing up and showing that love, man. The coffees, or in this case, the teas, that's an extra bonus cherry on top, man. I forgot about the likes Jane Donnelly that Jane just brought up. Guys, we've got fucking 200 on the ups. I forgot to even mention that. We haven't even been on the air an hour. Closing in on an hour. 200. Let's take that to 250 plus to show the thousands that are going to catch this over the next 24 hours that we kick some fucking ass during this live stream. Pump that son of a bitch to 250. Jane Donnelly, thanks for reminding me, man. Jane, let me give you a proper salute, man. Thank you for several coffees and teas. At this point, BC's been under the weather for like 10 fucking days, bro. I don't think it helps that I've been yelling every fucking day with my amplified unit, but I'd have it no other way. I love this shit. Jane Donnelly, much love and respect. Always, dude. Appreciate that. Let's take this to one of my tried and trues. Osea Weidman, 199 says, BC, get well, buddy. Hashtag retire Vince. I don't think Vince coming back is going to help anything. I don't think 3 H's is any better, to be honest. But we're just in a shitty predicament. I just don't see how Vince coming back is really going to help much. But yeah, it ain't no hashtag going to stop him, Osea. When Vince says, damn it, it's time. Then it's time. Here comes the fucking old bastard from Stanford. As far as getting well, I know. I got to stop fucking yelling for a minute. I know. I'm winding down this live stream after just over an hour. Osea. Salute. Courtney Ward, 199 says, can't stand the hypocrisy of WWE. They never change. Yeah, it's always much different when it's the dudes, too. You can think of them just dozens of situations where people were let off the hook with either warnings or just a slap on the wrist, and then Mandy just gets fucking Das Boot. Again, from what we're hearing is she was told many times, and she kept putting more and more risky shit up. She kept not taking anything down, so she remained defiant. But the reason I don't totally blame her is because WWE started this problem. You want to fix this problem? Start calling them employees, and then they literally cannot do shit like that. But right now, if you're going to call them independent contractors, guess what? They should have every right to do whatever the fuck they want. Fuck your sponsors. If you're that worried about sponsors, start calling them employees and start giving them their benefits. Courtney Ward, I agree. Allison Takwab. Allison with a 50-spot banger. $49.99. Put up the banger bombs, chat. Don't act like rookies. Put up the banger. I don't see one fucking banger bomb. I know I'm on a delay, but what the fuck, man? My unit can't be sleeping. Jacqueline Robinson knows what's up. Allison. James Shrimp Fajitas. Jacqueline showing you the love, Allison. Thank you for those coffee/teas. Thank you for the tip. Tipping the content creator is always such a bad thing to do. Such a fucking tubular thing to do. I'm bringing back the fucking 80s on this one, motherfucker. I'm under the weather. I don't give a fuck. Wrestling Reads, VJ, Piledriver, Justin, Dave Mealy knows about those banger bombs. Miguel, DJ is a prodigy. Eddie Bash, PB Sillapride. D-Ron, Joseph, Marie, Renee G, The Soul Survivor, DB for Life, Rivals, Burgers and Steak, sounds fucking amazing. Brandon, Chelsea, Chelsea, where the fuck you been, Chelsea? I remember you from 2 years ago. What the fuck? Gabrielle, Isaiah, Steven, Taylor. Much love, man. Thank you for showing the love over to Allison, man. Listen, I'm under the weather and I've been screaming every fucking day because it's been such an insane week of, oh, you're over on my fucking boy, Jay. Okay. I got you, Chelsea. Brandon. Did I get Carlos? Carlos Ray's up in this bitch. Richie. Oh, fuck, man. Allison, it's out of control. DeMonte. Awesome. Damn, banger bombs galore, bro. Clutch City's throwing up the fucking favor. Deshaun. Oh, man, Allison, you're getting all the fucking love now, man. You're taking BC's thunder. Hey, I fucking love it. But BC's been under the weather, and every day the news cycle has been insane this week. So I've been yelling a lot, and man, when you see a 50 spot like that, guys, that's a lot of fucking tea. Now I'm good anyway. This is never needed, always appreciated, never needed. I'm gonna have plenty of coffee and tea because I'm fucking ballin'. I fucking rocket life. But the fact that you guys are tipping the content creator and showing up like that, dude, and you're giving me fucking a banger bomb. You're keeping me fucking amplified on coffees and teas. Guess what? That means you guys get more fucking content. Yeah, you're still getting all the fucking love up in this bitch. Allison. That's all you. I don't even know if Allison's still up in here. All right, Allison, I want to say much love and respect to you. Thank you for the banger bomb, man. That's so cool. And that's about to be 50 fucking T's in a second. Zachary, 199. Mandy Rose should have stayed on the main roster. Yeah. Well, I mean, her star rocketed when she got to NXT, though, Zachary. This thing she did with Toxic Attraction, 413-day title reign, what she did in the last year and a half, I mean, that's immortalized. That's going to be one of the best women's reigns or runs, I should say. The reign, that's in the eye of the beholder, if you thought it was a really good title reign or not. I thought it was actually pretty good. But that's going to be one of the best NXT women's runs ever. She had a really good run. 413 days as champion. Runs a pretty successful fucking group that had a lot of buzz called Toxic Attraction. The posters, the fucking magazines, the billboards, the pay-per-view fucking the visuals and signatures. I mean, she became a fucking bigger superstar actually in NXT. But in the main roster, I love the shit she was doing with Otis and Sonya and Dolph Ziggler. I was loving that storyline as well. Mandy was just finding her groove, bottom line, when she was on the main roster. NXT, it went to a whole nother fucking level. So, absolutely. Allison's still getting fucking love up in this, but I love it. Allison's still getting fucking banger bombs up in this bitch. Brianna, what up? James Shrimp Fajitas. Hey, James Shrimp Fajitas. Even under the weather, bro, guess what I'm doing? I'm still fucking rocking, bro. James knows what I'm talking about. James Shrimp-Fajitas knows what I'm talking about. Zachary, salute. Brianna with a 5-spot coffee. Brianna, I was just giving you a shout out in the chat. I didn't know you just threw BC a tea or a coffee. Thank you. Brianna says, I've had Cove. Brianna's had the 19 for a week now, so it's nice to be back with the family. Also, when they fire talent, they can't even capitalize on their names because of trademarks. Exactly right on the trademark shit. So they fire the talent. Yeah, you're exactly right. They can't even do anything because the names, the intellectual property on anything that they did, anything that was copyrighted, everything goes onto the folder of WWE. You literally leave. It's like fucking being released from prison. You get whatever clothes you came in with, and they give you like 20 fucking bucks. Best of luck on your new life without crime. That's how it is. You get terminated in WWE. You get the fucking clothes you came in on. Maybe they give you 20 bucks, and they say, oh, good luck. Good luck. Brianna, much love and respect. Always good to see you up in here, Brianna. How much time do I have here? I have 3 minutes before Dynamite, guys. 3 minutes. Can we get them all in? DB for life. 5 spots. Says, funny how Mandy gets fired from OnlyFans, but Jim Uso can rack up DUIs and get tag team titles and still be employed. Double standard, much WWE? Yeah, I don't like the way they handle that shit. You guys know that. Jeff Hardy, that was botched. Jeff Hardy finally gets his court appearance on the 21st, Wednesday the 21st. I really hope that the law finally comes down on him. Not because I want to see the guy get punished, because I think it's going to help him save his life and save other people's lives. Jeff Hardy needs to stop getting a slap on the wrist. Matt Hardy's already talking about when he comes back a tag team run. No, he doesn't need a tag team run. Jeff doesn't need to be in a wrestling ring. Jeff needs to spend some time in a fucking prison. I promise you, it'll benefit him. And hopefully, he won't keep doing this and put people's lives in jeopardy. If he stopped caring about his own, that's one thing. That sucks because we love Jeff. But when you keep getting behind the wheel and your license has been suspended and you don't give a fuck and you're even more intoxicated and you keep putting your car into a tree, eventually your luck's going to run out and you're going to take someone's fucking life. And then we're all going to go, damn, he should have spent some time in jail now that I look at it. I thought he could just go to a couple months of rehab. The Usos look like they finally got their shit together. Hopefully Roman has talked to them. Vinnie Mac, whatever needs to be fucking done. Looks like they did. But I completely agree. Who was that? DB for life. The double standard, the hypocrisy is through the fucking moon in a tragic way. I completely agree. And I've been saying that. DB for life. Clutch City fan, 5-spot coffee says, have a coffee, dude. Clutch, you put up 3 there, bro. Clutch, it's good to see you up in here. Clutch has been around for a long time, man. Not always commenting, not always up in the salute chat, but Clutch, it's always good to see you up in here, man. And I appreciate the coffee. And again, full disclosure, it might turn into a tea. Dave Mealy, man. Dave is a fucking banger bomb master over here. Dave with a 499 says, I think I finally figured out what BC stands for. Born to Controversy. You know it, brother. Dave, you know what's up, dude. Dave, always good to see you up in here, man. I got 1 minute before Dynamite. Carlton Bartley, 5 spots, says, what are your thoughts on Valkyria, a.k.a. Aoife Valkyria, NXT's debut? I don't have enough thoughts yet. I thought it was kind of weird. I'm not seeing I have to do more research. That's all I can tell you, Carlton. I think that there's too many women in NXT right now, man. I never thought that would be a bad thing. But what's going to start to happen is people are going to be pushed to the fucking side. Jared Knight, I don't know how you feel about this shit, man. Jared Knight says she's a good talent, but what are you doing? If they're not careful, I mean, people are going to start getting used once a month. I don't know. I don't know, man. This is a lot of talent, man, for the women. Hot damn. I don't know I don't know how you... Zachary, $4.99. Do you believe that Royal Rumble 2023 will be the biggest Rumble ever? How would you book it? I think it has the potential to be if WWE receives enough flack for this whole Vince McMahon thing and the stock price goes down so much. 3 H's, Vince McMahon, Stephanie, they'll all have to give us a good product at that point. It's WrestleMania. I mean, we will have to get a good show. So then Rumble would have to be really good. As far as how would I book it, I can't do that now because it's already 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. Dynamite's hitting the airwaves. I got to let my unit free so they can watch it if they want to. But I'll talk all about that as we get closer to Rumble. Zachary, with that 499, I will talk all about Rumble. I promise you that, Zachary, and my whole amp unit. But yes, my answer to that first part is absolutely. This could be one of the biggest Rumbles of all time. But Zachary, the thing here, there's a big asterisk. They would have to put in the time, energy, care, and want to give us that. If they don't want it, if there's none of that, then we're just going to have a run-of-the-mill fucking show, dude. What did JR9 say about that? Stratton's coming back in 3 weeks as well. See that? So she's coming back. Unreal, man. Yeah, that's a lot of talent. Let me make sure I got everybody, man. That was one. Oh, Otis Linkman, man. Otis with that 5-spot coffee says, I honestly thought Cora Jade would be the one to beat Mandy. Congratulations. Mandy, do you like scripts? I like scripts. I don't like what the fuck they're doing with them right now. I don't think I like the name either, bro. But the dude I like, you know. I could creatively, I could have a million fucking things better than what they're doing with that son of a bitch. So that's my thought on that, Otis. As far as Jade, I didn't think they would do that because that is still heel. I think they would want somebody much more face-like a Roxy. So unless they did something really drastic with Cora Jade, I just wouldn't see that necessarily. Yeah, Reggie, for those of you that know, by the way. I have a lot of good things I could do with Reggie, believe it or not. I don't think scripts would be one of them. Otis Linkman. Much love and appreciation. Always good to see Otis up in here, man, to end the night on this live stream. Guys, thank you so much, man. Tail end of a fucking 20-plus minute shooting the shit on Super Chats, and we still got hundreds here live. You guys are the fucking best. Even under the weather, you stop by to shoot the shit with BC. You stop by to smash that up. We went over 250, by the way. We're on our way to 300 for the live crowd. Now the thousands are going to come in, and let's catapult over that 300, motherfucker. I'm going to go watch some AEW. I'll take a few fucking notes. I can't call it a full review because Tony doesn't like that. But I will talk some AEW tomorrow, guys. Guys, much love and respect to everybody, man. Renee, Jack, James Shrimp Fajitas, Carlos Ray. Carlos. I know I already gave you a shout out, but much love and respect, Carlos. Always good seeing you up in here, man. Clutch City, James Shrimp Fajita, Brandon, JR9, of course. Alicia. In fact, hold on, man. Hold on. You know how I do, man. You show me another level of support, guess what? I'm going to fucking show you another level of support. All my fucking supers. All my supers, man. JR9 Gaming, Jamal, Dante Jaron, 23, Dino, Christopher Blackshear, Carlton Bartley, Jane Donnelly, Osea Weidman, Courtney Ward, Allison with the Fitty Bomb, Zachary, Brianna, DB for Life, Clutch City, Dave Mealy, Carlton, Otis Linkman, Zachary, Kevin MD with a 10 spot. Kevin MD comes in here and says, some say Xavier Woods is still being filmed by Brad Maddox somewhere with Paige. Laugh my ass off. Hey, Kevin MD, rumor has it, Paige currently filming new movie. Director name comes up, Brad Maddox. No. Much love to Paige, man. That was a shitty situation. I just can't believe the NXT title was brought into that shit. That was fucking crazy. I saw those pictures, man. They were posted everywhere, and I saw the NXT title. I'm like, wait, the fuck is so wrong with this? She got in trouble for fucking having the NXT championship? No, BC, that's not just the NXT title. The NXT title was having sex with them. What? Kevin MD. Too funny, bro. I just caught Kevin MD's at the last second there, too. But all right, so that's all my supers. Guys, much love. DJ is a prodigy was up in this bitch. What up, DJ? Chelsea, thanks for stopping by. Now go to the other channel. Make sure you stop by and say what's up every now and again. Taylor, Deontay, everybody. All right, go watch Dynamite. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Much love and respect. BC, top guy, I'm out. Check you. Check you guys.